Good evening, SIMCAR fans. It's Monday night, and we're back at Talladega Superspeedway for some more SIMCAR Money Racing, brought to you by KCDI Studios. I am your host, Josh Bonwell. Last night, we saw a newcomer to SIMCAR take the win, and with only 30 laps, it's anybody's race tonight. 60% is the fuel load tonight. With the shorter laps, I'm projecting only one pit stop will be needed. Once the drivers get their times posted, I'll give you the SIMCAR starting grid rundown. Alright, race fans, we're back here at SIMCAR, ready to take the green. Andrew Navarro is going to start from the pole tonight with Raymond Rittenhauer to his outside. Third place will start Matt Lee, with fourth place starting Matthew Baker. Fifth place is Jason Maines, and sixth place houses Autumn Koger. Kenneth McCullough will start in seventh place, and David Sheets starts in eighth. Danny Esselman and Daniel Eberhardt round out ninth and 10th position. Dylan Jones starts in 11th. 12th place will be Jeff Merck, and 13th is Ambrose Neville. 14th is starting James Kaufman. 15th is Steve McNeil. 16th and 17th will be Kenny Brady and Raul Albus. 18th and 19th is Mark Vondell and Sean Skiles. That's your SIMCAR starting grid rundown. And we are set to go green here at Talladega Superspeedway for 30 laps tonight. Sorry, 35 laps, my mistake. And the final drivers of the grid. And these drivers are rolling here at Talladega Superspeedway for Monday night more money racing here at SIMCAR. Andrew Navarro starting from the pole tonight. We'll have Matthew Lee pushing behind him on the start of this event. Raymond Rittenhauer will have 5 of Matthew Baker, getting him up to speed as we go green. Another good turnout here at SIMCAR tonight by these drivers. A little bit cheaper entry fee. Monday. Get some excitement building for the week. Get some good shootout style racing tonight. Field will get bunched up coming through 3 and 4. Pace car pulling off the track. Cars on pit road. These drivers will navigate the tri-oval to take the green. And the green flag is out. Looks like Matt didn't get it quite going there on the bottom line. He'll have a big gap between him and Andrew. Andrew's going to pull it down off below the yellow line there. Allow a couple of drivers to move up to the front there. Like the 90 of Daniel Eberhardt moving to the front of the bottom line there. Raymond Rittenhauer continuing to lead the outside line, being pushed by Matt Lee. Starting to go 3 wide is Kenneth McCullough. Too wide through the field. 90 of Everhart. Taking the lead at the top line now. Being pushed by Jason Maines and Jeff Merck. A lot of drivers in the bottom line. A couple of groups of drivers spread out in the top line. We'll see if they can get that organized and keep some power moving up there. They ain't going to have a lot of time tonight. We should see one pit stop come around, probably 17 or 18. Maybe even as late as 20 for these guys trying to plan on a green-white checkered. Eberhardt will lead that lap. He gets shoved to the outside. 11 of Maines going forward. Eberhardt's going to continue to stay in that third line. Looks like he wants to fall back a little ways. He'll grab onto the rear of Merck there. Excuse me, he'll fall in line there on the bottom. And we are mostly single file. Ray Rittenhauer takes the lead in the bottom Haynes in the 11 trying to take the lead on the top line. Haynes and Merck the only two in the top line. We're trying to get Haynes pushed clear of Eberhardt in the 87 though. Couldn't quite get it there in 1 and 2. Can't imagine they'll have the momentum coming down the backstretch, but yeah, they're getting... Haynes may be getting clear. Giles in the 14 going to come up to join him. Haynes was clear. Looks like he's going to hang on to Merck. Haynes continuing to be clear. Haynes and Merck now clear. They'll move down to the bottom line to take over the lead. Giles in the 14, left high and dry on the outside line there. Gonna scramble for a place to get in on the bottom. Got a hole coming just a couple of cars behind him, but it may be closed by the time it gets to him. Yeah, it's closed. No luck for Skiles in this lap. A couple trucks coming up to join him maybe. Okay, now your rundown as we complete lap 5 here at Talladega. Jason Maines is leading with Jeff Merck in second place, Ray Rittenhauer in third, Sean Skiles in fourth, and Matthew Baker rounding out your top 5. There's 2 other trucks get caught up to the 14 now. We'll see if they can get some organization. Get those trucks pushed up to the front. We got the 90 of Eshelman trying to get back up in there. Still all the field grouped together. Farthest driver back is Mark Vondell. 1.87 seconds off of the lead. That's what we like to see here at SIMCAR. Everybody staying in this thing, at least till the first green flag pit stop comes up, and that's where everybody's skills starts to really shine through right there. The better you can get you and your group executed on pit road, the more time you'll save on the track. Couple trucks jumping up to the third lane to get back down there in the second lane. 14 of Skiles and the 8 of Steve McNeil taking over the top 2 positions in the top line. (15) of Ambrose Nibble taking a look up in that third line. Can't get anybody to go with him. 14's kind of unorganized with the rest of the group now, so he's going to try to get as much side draft out of this as he can. Haynes continuing to lead, being pushed by Jeff Merck in the 60. The outside line just can't seem to get any organization for long enough to get it doing anything here tonight so far. These drivers seem fairly content just riding it out to the pit stop. Pretty smart on their part. Looks like the 8 trying to get down there on the bottom line. He's thinking about it. He gets it down safe. Even just the 14 Skiles. hung out by himself. Haynes, Merck, and Rittenhour are your top three. Giles trying to hang on in that outside line all by himself there. Matthew Baker in that 5 truck will hold on to 4th position. 19 of James Kaufman fighting the skies for 5th right now. Yeah, with no help, he's going to continue to float back position after position. Right now, he's just hoping somebody will make a mistake on that bottom line and check the line up and he can get a little hole in there. Actually not doing too bad by himself out there on the outside line right now. He's moved it back up to 3 back from the front. He's going to try and get it put alongside Jeff Merck here. Pretty decent side drafting from the 14 of Sean Skiles. 5 truck thinking about going with him. He thinks better of it. And that's about where that air dam comes into play. About the 3rd truck back from the front of the line, you'll hit an air dam from that lead truck's draft. And if you don't have anybody behind you pushing, you've hit a wall. You're not gonna go any farther. This Giles still looking for a hole in that bottom line. 10 laps completed here at Talladega. Jason Maines continuing to lead in the 11 truck. He'll lead another. Ambrose Neville has seemed to have fallen off a little bit. He's 11 seconds back from the leader here. Let's go back and have a look at him. There's Ambrose in the 15 truck. I'm not seeing a lot of damage. He must have just made a mistake and lost the lead draft. A little bit of damage on the right front there. Maybe scraped the wall. Just a touch. That's all it takes. Just the slightest mistake and you can find yourself alone out here real fast. Back up front, John Skiles still trying to get his single truck up top, pushed up to the front line. He's now getting it alongside Jeff Merck. Still, you can see the kind of trouble he's having going any further forward. He was 5 trucks back from the lead line 2 or 3 laps ago, and now he just can't get it pushed up past the 3rd, halfway of the 2nd truck. I don't imagine pit stops are coming just yet, unless I'm wrong in my calculations and they can't quite go on one stop. I think they can. I'm pretty confident they can go on one stop at this point. We'll stick with that as the running theory as we complete lap 13 here at Talladega. One truck out of line and 1 truck out of the draft are these drivers here at Talladega this evening in the SIMCAR Monday Money Racing event. Jason Maines with some fans out there tonight. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in this evening to SIMCAR. Strive to bring you a quality broadcast with quality driving, and these guys have put on a good show every race so far. One of the best on the service show up every night. Race for hundreds of dollars. You can find our Discord link in the description below if you too would like to race for money. Second line starting to get formed up on the outside now. Looks like 4 trucks trying to get caught up to the 14 there, Skiles. Got the 14 and the 3 of bottom Koger. The 3 of bottom Koger going around. The 14 of Skiles taking it 3 wide. And the rest going with her. That'll be the 06 of David Sheets. The 03 of Kenneth McCullough. Mark Bondell in the 59 being the 4th truck in that 3rd line. Things starting to shake up as we get near the pit stops. Coming to complete lap 16, Jason Maines continuing to lead in the 11, being pushed by the 60 of Jeff Merck and the 87 of Ray Rittenhauer. Those 3 spots unchanging for these last several laps. Drivers starting to get impatient. More coming to join that top line. They're starting to race like it's 5 to go. Bondell with a little blinking issue still in that middle line. Three in the top line, 4, 5 in the middle line. Bondell going to look like he's going to the top line. McCullough jumps to the top line. They start filing single file again. Maines now passed by 3 cars. That's the 16 of Kenny Brady, last night's winner. Sorry, the 4 of Kenny Brady and the 04 of Matthew Lee and the 42 of Andrew Navarro. All 3 getting around the 11 of Jason Maines. Drivers scrambling behind them as they're looking for position. We've got drivers coming to pit road. We've got the 11, the 60, the 87, the 5. Oh, the 60 getting sideways. 60's into the wall on pit road. That's going to end his chances if we don't have a caution. Going back to the race. We've got the 99 of Alvis taking the lead over Autumn Koger in the 3 truck. 90 of Daniel Eberhardt. They're coming down the pit road now. They get it right. Eberhardt hard on the brakes. Group looks good. Don't think Eberhardt got a penalty. He looks like he had it down inside the safe zone. Back to the trucks getting back on the track now. We've got the 4 of Kenny Brady in the lead. The 4 of Matt Lee in 2nd place. And the 42 of Andrew Navarro in 3rd still. Kinda reminiscent of last night's shakeup. These 3 trucks coming in for their pit stops. Like that will cycle the field through now. coming back to mains, mixing up in traffic. Valvis. Pretty decent spread on these drivers right now, but they're all within drafting distance of each other, so these guys will turn back into looks like about a 10-car pack here, 2 or 3 laps. And we are under caution with 15 to go here at Talladega. What happened here? Sorry, just trying to find out what happened here. Looks like the 3. Oh yeah, that was that pit stop back there. I'm sorry about that, folks. I can't find the cause of that caution there. Not looking like a lot of drivers involved in it. Let's see if we can grab on here the 14, see if what happened to him. No issues with the 14. He was just off the pit road as the caution came out. Yes, my apologies. I cannot come up with the cause of this caution. So with that, I'm going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the green here at SIMCAR. Pace car lights are out here at Talladega. Andrew Navarro electing to start the green from outside. Kenny Brady will be starting on his inside in second position. Val Alvis will take the green in third spot. Matthew Lee in fourth. Daniel Edelhart will round out the top 5. Dylan Jones will take the green in 6th, Kenneth McCullough in 7th, Danny Eshelman in 8th, Matthew Baker in 9th. Jason Maines will round out your top 10 as we take the green. Race car is off. We're ready to go green on this SIMCAR More Money Monday racing event. Andrew Navarro in control of the field, and he goes way early with a big gap in the top line. He'll get it pulled down in front. Just barely. There's the 4 of Kenny Brady. These 3 linking up again. Of the 90 of Daniel Eberhardt. Grabbing onto the rear of the 04 though, and he'll go to the outside and take it 3 wide as the 4 goes around 42 of Navarro. Eberhardt throwing it to the bottom. They're all over the place. 3 wide for the lead, coming out of 4. Cars still all over the place. The 99 of Alvis getting turned on the front stretch. And we stay green. Field gets by Alvis with no incident. Let's go back and have a look at that. Yes, Alvis looking like he come down just a little bit on the 4 there, Kenny Brady. That'll take him out of contention without another caution. The outside line. Dylan C. Jones taking the lead in the bottom. 90 of Eberhardt leading the second line. And the 03 of Kenneth McCullough leading the top line. These guys seem to have calmed down a little bit from the last couple of laps. I think they were racing on the white flag lap the way they were shuffling around all over the place. I'm surprised only Alvis was taken out in that exchange. We've got about 4 cars off the pace there. These 4 drivers off the pace, they're going to try to get reorganized, get caught back up to that lead pack. 14 of Kenny Brady, or sorry, the 14 of Giles. Don Giles really wanting to be out in front of this pack. He'll settle for the rear. We'll get back to the leaders. Still 3 wide. 3 drivers in the outside line. Kenneth McCullough with a little blinking issue now in that top line. You want to see that. Hopefully he'll get that taken care of. Matt Lee in the 04 taking the lead from the middle line. Being pushed by the 42 of Andrew Navarro. Navarro takes it and dives it to the inside of the 04. He wants to lead this lap. And he will. Guys kind of showing their hands a little bit early. Yeah, so I guess we are 8 to go. Most of these races being a little longer myself, so they are racing it out. 87, the 04, and the 42 leading their respective lines. Each line with enough drivers to keep it moving forward. This is the kind of race we like to see at SIMCAR. A lot of drivers in contention. A lot of drivers fighting for every last position. 7 to go. Jeff Merck jumping up into the top line. Barrow and Lee still leading their lines. Barrow being pushed by the 90 of Daniel Eberhardt. Kenny Brady in the 4 pushing the 4 Matt Lilly. He again last night's winner. Let's see if he can pull off 2 in a row tonight. All these drivers tightening their lines up a little bit. You can see the space between the trucks shrinking and shrinking. Trying to get a little side draft action off of the 04 coming through the corners. Almost gets into the 4. 3 by 3 by 3 through the field. Drivers are hungry tonight. Trying to get around the 04, and Eberhardt jumps up in front of Lee. He wants to go to the lead. Let's see if the 04 can get him there. Not quite clear of the 42 yet. Lee pushing the 90. Getting them all kind of out of shape, but the 90 does lead this lap. 60 still trying to get his line going. 87 of Ray Rittenhauer. Trying to push the 60 forward and get them out into clean air. Coming to 4 to go. 90 and the 42 still side by side. The 90 again leading this lap. 60 still trying to get some momentum gained in the top line. Oh, the 04 is going to shove the 90 up. Shove the bottom line down a little bit. They hold it together. There goes the 90 getting turned coming out of 4, and Ray are under caution. Like Merck giving Eshelman a shove there. Sorry, Eberhardt, the 90 of Eberhardt. Like the 60 just started shoving a touch too soon. See if we can go back and get another angle on this. We got the 04 already. Sideways. And that actually looked like it was started by the 4, getting the 04 a little sideways. .42 of Andrew Navarro retaining the lead through that. And I believe this is our first green-white checkered scenario at SIMCAR. Yes, we have not seen a green-white checkered in this series before. We have another first-time winner. Or perhaps Last night's winner, the 4, will grab it up again. 4 heading to pit road to get a little damage fixed is the 60. 5 and the 04. I believe all of those guys have trucks sitting on their trailers. They'll be able to get back into this, albeit from the rear of the field. We have 3 green-white checkers at SIMCAR. Hopefully we won't need all of them tonight. Drivers have been doing a pretty good job of closing these races out nice and tidy. Not uncommon to see crashes come the end of the race. Hope we don't see too many of them. Andrew Navarro, Dylan Jones, and James Kopp from your top 3. Matthew Baker and Kenneth McCullough round out your top 5. Jason Maines, Raul Alvis, David Sheets, Jeff Merck, and Raymond Rittenhauer are the rest of your top 10. Race car lights are out. Under Navarro and Dylan Jones. Restart this race from the front row. It will be a 2-lap shootout to the finish. The Lenny drivers race here. It is tougher from the rear of the field because these guys will stack 3 wide pretty fast. And you're left with not many places to go except to take it 4 wide. Or hope one of your lines gets moving, or it's putting trucks in front of other trucks. Then maybe you'll get lucky and your line will cycle you more to the front. Drivers are all pretty hungry tonight as the pace car prepares to pull off, hopefully for the final time in this SIMCAR Money Monday racing event. Andrew Navarro and Dylan Jones. They're off. Top 10 with a good start. James Kaufman in the 19. Get his truck pulled up to Andrew Navarro. Dylan Jones will take the lead coming out of 2. See if that middle line can keep the momentum pushed up. Jones being pushed by Baker. Jumps down into the bottom lane in front of Andrew Navarro, and Baker takes over the lead in the middle line. We'll get the top line formed up. And organized, albeit. 99 of Alvis jump into the top line. He'll go to the lead of the third line. 17 of Jones maintains the lead on the bottom line. 5 of Baker lead in the middle line. They're 3 wide at the line for the lead. We take the white flag. This race is official. Oh, the 99 getting squirrely. He comes down. The field wrecks. Several drivers make it through, but we've got 6 clean. They haven't lost any momentum, and we're paying 6 positions tonight. A couple of drivers, the 87, trying to get caught back up. Put himself into position one more time. They're coming out of 4. 17 of Jones and the 5 of Baker. Baker's in the lead coming through the tri-oval. 17 and the 5. They almost touch. And I'm scoring the 17 taking the win here tonight. 17 will be your winner, Dylan Jones. And Matt Baker will take second place. Jason Maines will finish in third. Andrew Navarro in fourth. Kenneth McCullough Jr. finishing in fifth. James Kaufman rounding out your paying positions tonight. Raymond Rittenhauer finishes in 7th, and 8th is Mark Vondell, with 9th finishing Autumn Koger, and Danny Eshelman ending his 9th and 10th. Daniel Eberhardt in 11th, Matthew Lee in 12th, and Ambrose Nebel will finish in 13th. 14th finishes Kenny Brady, 15th is Jeff Merck, 16th and 17th house Raul Alvis and David Sheets, and 18th and 19th Steve McNeil and Sean Skiles. Oh, another amazing finish tonight. Another amazing performance by these drivers. Congratulations again to Dylan Jones for picking up the win on this SIMCAR More Money Monday. From everybody at SIMCAR and KCDI Studios, I'm Josh Bonwell wishing you a good night. Thanks for joining us.